We're going back to orthotics really quick. There was one of the labs that we use is called Soul Supports, and they're based out of Tennessee. And the guy, and he kind of started to think outside the box and how the foot was made and how the foot works in general, and completely different than how everybody was taught in school. And he put his theory to the test and went to Vanderbilt University, and the women's soccer team, they were, and I think the women's sports in general, but soccer, so women have, just because of the shape of their pelvis, their femurs, their thigh bones come out at different angles called the Q angle. Yep. And so that tends to put a lot different stress on the inside of the knee, and they were having, and the soccer players, a high incidence of ACL and MCL injuries. The body wants to level out as much as it can, and that comes to physical, like if we're standing, why does our foot, someone has limb length discrepancy, so one leg's a little bit longer than the other, and if it's too much, the body you'll consciously try to give yourself an arch and flatten the other one out so that you're not walking sideways, right? So the body tries to level itself out, and so that will correlate with female athletes in general, just because of their anatomy. And so he said, let me put these orthotics in, and over, I don't know how many years it was, 1 or 2 years, maybe a little bit longer, it's been a while since I looked at it, but basically their ACL injuries were 2 or 3 a season to no ACL injuries. Wow. And these are non-contact injuries, right? Yeah. So which most ACL injuries are, and so that just had to do with getting their foot to work more appropriately as it should, translated all the way up through the knee